11 seconds left in the third.
I'm playing MyGm.
Livingston is out there at Barbosa.
I'm playing as Golden State.
Then there's
That's
Maurice
MyGm.
Spates, and it's Rush in at the 3, the small forward. And here at the end of the third quarter,
I
it's a
should have pushed
double-digit ball game.
Block that.
The Warriors on top, leading by 17. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
How do they get
and
the
so it's
ball
Houston with it.
again?
Cody Eunice and Howard the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Wait.
Harden against Barbosa. Harden kicks to Eunice. Passes it to Howard. 5 on the clock. Ariza goes in. And yes, sir, that one drops.
How did he miss that?
Ariza's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Livingston.
Oh, you left me open. He left me open.
Ci cerchiamo come animali, a piedi nudi come i gitani, contro il mondo con le mani, come se non ci fosse un domani. Ora siamo pronti a tutto, a cose che non possiamo dire, a sogni che non fanno dormire. Noi siamo l'inizio e la fine, non devo guardare il cielo.
What the heck?
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
What the heck?
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8
Oh
seconds.
my God.
To the middle. Here's Howard. And it is flushed down with a nice
Well, they be
jam.
cheating.
Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Eunice against Bogut.
You want to remember something?
Just
You want to remember
about
something?
1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Back to Barbosa. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Another
Big.
3 for Golden State.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after
Oh,
1 or
let's
2
get
wide
it.
open looks at the three-point.
My boy Curry's in the game, yay! Hey, my boy Curry in the game, boy.
Here's Ariza. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And guys, that's one of the more
come on,
basic
guard up, bro.
plays in anybody's
Guard up, bro.
playbook, but not to mention
Oh, that's
also
messed up, bro.
truly one of the best.
I'm gonna play my
Bright, the pick
worst
frees
because they're
him up,
never gonna
and
come
Clark,
up
the
fight.
dunk, caps it off.
Well, you
Oh,
know, for me, guys, it's all about
bruh,
positioning and anticipation on those screen plays,
Come on,
and they got
Clay,
it right there.
Clay. Come on, Clay.
To the middle. Bogut dishes to Green. Thompson inside the line. Golden State moving the ball around.
He should have been that up.
Beverly against Curry. From 12 feet out. Count it. And
Wow,
the
he should have
lead has
passed
been
that
cut down
to
now to just 12 points with the basket from James Harden.
Our deep.
From deep three-point range, Eunice grabs the miss. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A shot by Harden, wide open.
Why would you
And it's
move,
Houston with
Curry?
another.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Curry outside. Hey, that one is his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
There's a good screen. Beverly with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Beverly kicks to Eunice. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Harden's shot is off.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good off.
And Green gets
Draymond
Straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter. And continuing to expand his arsenal last season, Patrick Beverly, the guard for the Rockets. Career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's one of the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, and he's really working on the details of becoming a better playmaker. Becoming a guy that has coaches trust him to handle the basketball in those crucial situations.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
All right, Doris, thanks.
You know, talking about Beverly, his wrist injury really changed things for the Rockets at the end of last season. Suddenly, 37-year-old Jason Terry had to take on big minutes at the point, and he was serviceable, but they missed Beverly's toughness on defense particularly.
Ariza kicks to Harden. Back to Ariza. Launches it. Harden can't hit.
And going back to the one thing with Patrick Beverly, his shot could still be more consistent. Last year, he was down in shooting averages across the board, including just 38% from the field. It makes it very difficult on your offense when you have an inability to space the floor.
Curry against Beverly. Curry passes to Thompson. Lets it go from the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's 13 points for Klay Thompson. Rockets trail by 12. Harden outside. Dishes to Beverly.
Come on, boy.
Howard with a screen
Come
on
on, boy.
Curry. It's deflected. Harden
Get that out of here.
uses the glass to
Oh!
finish the layup.
Okay.
Harden's got 41.
Okay, we won
Despite
already,
the play of the
though.
team,
You want to
I
see
think
something
he's had an
cool?
outstanding game. He's really
Wanna see
done
something
well
cool?
here.
Pass to
Want to see
Green.
something cool? That just broke your ankles. Pull up jumper. Oof.
1:16
Curry
left
gets
here
the
in the fourth
ball.
quarter. Shot clock at 6.
Curry!
outside.
Bang!
Curry's got 15
Yo, I don't know
points in
how
just
he
the second
gets
half.
that.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so
Bruh.
this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series, folks.
Get
They
that
win
out of
the first of what
here!
will be 3 this year against the Rockets.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Curry. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we
Let's
saw
get
him
it.
tonight, I think, was the difference.
Curry against Beverly on the wing. Harden
Miss.
kept alive by Houston.
There's another opportunity, and everything's
Yes.
going right for these guys.
Ooh!
And that one's good.
Heads
I
up play
will
there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against New Orleans.
Pull up, bro. What are you doing,
Curry
bro?
against Beverly. The drive by Thompson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. The entire second half was just phenomenal. You could see there was no way he was going to let them lose.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
Curry's crazy.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
We're gonna win every game. We're undefeated.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Marco. Sorry guys, hold on. I have to do something real quick. Just gonna make a party and then invite some of my friends. But I doubt that they will come. But it's worth a try, so. Yeah guys, we're gonna be undefeated. I promise you guys we're gonna be undefeated. CO. What's his icon? What the heck is happening? What the hell is happening right now?
With the shot big, with the sauce chef Curry with the pot boy. 360 with the wrist boy. 0 to 100, real quick. Real quick, real quick.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference.
Yes! I know about the airball.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Now Golden State's starting five. Barnes and Green are the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's
I'm pressing triangle.
at the five down low.
I don't care.
And you look back at his season, Anthony Davis's development offensively just breathtaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, his ability to face up and break.
Whoa, no, bro, no. What was that?
That's really the foundation of his attack. And he's got a tremendously quick first step and a much improved jumper, too.
Now Holiday following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Ashik the screen for Holiday. He kicks it to Ashik. Dishes it to Davis. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Holiday with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Stolen by Gordon. And he finishes nicely on the way. Gordon's got his first points in this one.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
What? You see how fake
Holiday
that
dishes
is?
to Davis.
That's so fake.
And it's Holiday with the assist that time.
That's
6 points for Anthony
fake.
Davis.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Bang.
And the basket by Curry.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Screen by Asik.
Come on.
Feeds it to Gordon. From 15 feet away. Rebounded by Bogut.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Bang.
Shot by Thompson and no one's around. The quick look, no good that time. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding.
Why?
Saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
Now here's
Bang.
Curry. 23 points for him the last game against Houston. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Green against Davis, taken away by
that's
Holiday.
bull.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And the rebound
Boy,
goes
if
to
you
the
don't
Warriors.
And you know what, the Warriors, it goes
Clay's
beyond the
open.
stats. High
No,
character
no.
guys, tremendous
Clay,
culture.
let's get it.
They had a
Oh,
lot
I
of
thought you were
guys
about to miss
that
that.
could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Klay Thompson.
Go back all the way up. Echo.
Asik, the pass to Holiday. The baseline jam.
Yes.
Another miss by Holiday.
Tough shot. That's one.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
That is good.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
On the wing, Davis puts it up from 12, and it's off the back rim. No good.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Outside, Green. Left side, Curry. Shot clock at 5. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Pelicans trail by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Cunningham. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Well, last season, Quincy Pondexter was moved to the Pelicans. He really took off after the trade and played some of his best basketball to date.
To the left side wing. 6 to shoot.
Bang.
And another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Dexter last year was very valuable after the trade. Career highs, Clark, in points and minutes played for him and with the Pels.
Yeah, and you know, he showed he can really be a 3 and D guy. Shot over 40% from deep with the Pelicans and defended pretty much every position on the perimeter. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
And the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Cunningham kicks to Ajinça.
I dropped the ball.
Here's Cole. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. A nice shot by Anderson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Count that one. Speights has got 5 now.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here's Pondexter. Here's Anderson. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Lets it go with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's crazy, bro.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is
a lot of face-up, like you do the one.
Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Anderson is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Cole in at the 1.
No, shoot that thing.
Pass to Davis. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Miss!
That one rolling around and rims out.
Come on, Curry.
No
Curry for 3.
Curry as he
Big! Let's get it.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Here's Davis. That's good. Davis has got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
From deep three-point range, and it's Curry again from deep. And the Warriors lead by 16. On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success. No. I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent. That's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff.
Point.
And Steve
How will I get to
Excellent
do that? I can't.
O'Marash, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Norris Cole. Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Holiday with it. Now Green defending. And it's Davis missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
All going up court. Thompson with the bucket.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Ashik with a screen on Thompson. In the corner, it's Gordon. Nailed from three-point land. Gordon's got 5 now.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
On the wing, Evans. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Evans has got himself on the board with 3 there. Warriors leading by 17. Here's Curry with the 3. Shot is no good. And New Orleans will come the other way.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Evans. He dishes it to Ashik. Comes up empty down low. Warriors have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Curry gets the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
New Orleans has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Holiday dishes to Ashik. Soft touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy. Defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
New Orleans making some changes here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashik. Cunningham comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Pondexter in for Gordon. And Ross is checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Because he's not a shooter. Look like I'm going to do that.
Here's Ajinça. They grabbed their own miss.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you. Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
1:44 left to play in the first half. Holiday goes in. And that's collected by Bogut. Bogut's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
No, he can shoot. Oh, why you backed up?
You
see that he's
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Holiday. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now. 1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Barbosa for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
The feed to Davis. The baseline jam. Here's Pondexter, and he converts the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
That's what he did to me!
That's his first foul. Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Coles comes in for Drew Holiday. Golden State also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. A three from Anderson. It's rebounded by Livingston.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Barbosa from the arc. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got his third assist on the night. Here's Cole, looking for his first basket still in this one. He feeds it to Anderson. And through one half.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity on defense.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in. NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the point. Well, New Orleans is still a relatively young team, but they play with the maturity, I think, Clark, that's beyond their years.
You know, Kevin, the average age for them last year was just over 25 years old, and the youngest team in the West, actually, to make it to the playoffs last year.
Thompson outside, passes it to Green. He dishes it to Bogut, releases, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
In the corner, Ashik with it.
Big
with the block. They retain possession, and they'll keep possession.
Get that out of here,
Evans
boy!
kicks to Davis.
Oh, that D.
Back to
More
Evans.
defense. Oh, that defense. Play that defense. Play that defense.
There's the dish
Play
to
that
Davis.
defense. And one!
So
Oh.
a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And Anthony Davis growing up in the
La,
rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way.
And Davis stayed around the game in grade school. He'd keep the clock, sell the tickets, even someone said sell nachos.
Humble beginnings, partner, humble beginnings. Didn't even dream of NBA stardom. Said he wanted to be a high school coach. Obviously, things have changed now.
Here's Holiday. Curry with the defensive effort.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Holiday, the pass to Ashik. To the paint, got a piece of it. Evans, good.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
Warriors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Bogut dishes to Curry. From deep, and another three for Golden State.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
And Holiday kicks to Davis, and he dunks it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
From deep three-point range, and it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 39.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Ashik, the pass to Evans. Feeds to Davis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? 16 points and 1 assist. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Now here's Curry. He's got 39. From deep.
40.
And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And that's Evans penetrating. Ashik, the basket good off the assist from Evans. Ashik's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Holiday dishes to Davis, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Thompson for 3, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 9 points.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Back to Holiday. Nice concentration here at the double clutch. 7 points in the game.
You know, of the last
Ronnie left.
5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Evans kicks to Davis. Evans outside. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Back to Davis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
So for the Pelicans, Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashik. Anderson comes in for Davis, and Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Spates. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And here's Evans. He's got 5. That's good.
This is like 8, 8-4.
Beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Cole. It's deflected.
Boy.
Evans against Varejão. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Rush gets the bucket. Rush has got his second bucket tonight. The Pelicans have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Evans passes to Anderson. Fires from the line. They get it again. Ajinça. And he gets the bucket. Ajinça's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter.
Bang!
Livingston, that's good.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Left side, Anderson. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Woo!
Evans has got his 4th assist in this one.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the official...
Bruh, it's not even 15.
And welcome back to the second. Of our Halloween broadcast. And here are the Warriors now. Quincy Pondexter out there with Cunningham. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. Then it's G, and it's Cole in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Kicks it to Cunningham. New Orleans moving it around. And the jam by Ajinça.
The dude's like 8'9", bro.
So sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Iguodala. That's good.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Cole. He's covered by Thompson. And Thompson sends it back to the paint. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Curry attacking, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
What?
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screen.
And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the past, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding two guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end, but recently Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. G kicks to Cole. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Finish off the break. Curry's got 51.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's the screen. Here's Cole. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Warriors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The shot by Spates, nobody around.
Oh my
Good,
gosh.
and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things.
Well, guys, hope you liked it. Hit that like button if you like this video. Subscribe. Look up my other videos. I have way other videos. It's just in 2K. I have Black Ops 3. I have other videos. Right now I have to go somewhere. That's why I'm leaving. But see you guys later, and check out my new videos that I will make in probably an hour, because I have to go to my basketball practice. So see you guys later.